Okay, so if you ever in Paris and you think you are in decent shape, Montmartre is here to gently challenge that belief. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Nani and today we are exploring one of the most iconic and most charming areas of Paris, Montmartre, the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, and yes, that metro stop with all the steps. Montmartre isn't just a place you visit, it's a feeling. Art, history, winding streets, cafes, music, and some of the best views in Paris. One of the first things you'll notice about Montmartre is how different it feels from the rest of Paris. It's quieter, more village-like, and honestly a bit romantic in a very old-school way. Montmartre was once its own village outside of Paris, and that independent spirit is still very much alive. Artists, writers, musicians, this neighborhood attracted creative souls for generations. And yes, the streets are steep, uneven, and absolutely worth it. Montmartre is famous for its artistic past. Legends like Picasso, Van Gogh, Monet, and Toulouse-Lautrec all spent time here. If you're wondering what Montmartre literally means, it is the mountain of the martyr, named after Saint Denis who was said to be martyred here. For centuries, this area sat outside Paris, attracting those who wanted freedom, fewer rules, and space to create. As we walk toward the Sacré-Cœur, you'll notice how the streets get narrower and the views start opening up. Every corner feels like a postcard. This is one of those places where you want to slow down, look around, and just enjoy the moment. And also pace yourself. Montmartre has no mercy. Sacré-Cœur is one of the best attractions in Montmartre. So to understand the history of the basilica, it was completed in 1914 and built as a symbol of hope and reconciliation after a very turbulent period in French history. Sacré-Cœur means Sacred Heart, and this basilica has a much deeper story than just being a beautiful landmark. After the Franco-Prussian War in the late 1800s, France went through a very difficult and painful period. As a response, two Parisian men made a vow to build a church dedicated to peace, hope, and spiritual renewal. Construction began in 1875, and because of delays, funding, and even political controversy, it took nearly 40 years to complete. Sacré-Cœur was finally finished in 1914. And here we are, Sacré-Cœur Basilica. Honestly, no matter how many photos you have seen, it always feels more impressive in person. Now let's talk about one of Montmartre's best little secrets, the funicular, which is basically a short tram that takes you up or down the hill. If you don't feel like climbing all those steps, this is your best option. And the good news, it's included with the regular Paris metro ticket. It only costs €2 one way. The ride only takes about 90 seconds, but it saves you a lot of effort, especially on a hot day or after walking all morning. Is it cheating? Maybe. Is it smart? Absolutely. However, if you do choose the stairs, just know there are over 300 steps waiting for you.
Mas eu não subi por essa via da estrada, é na frente da igreja, tem que ser subindo assim.
And here it is, Sacré-Cœur Basilica, sitting right at the top of Montmartre. And honestly, it's one of those places that instantly makes you stop and look. This place isn't just religious, it's deeply tied to French history, identity, and healing after conflict. If you want to go into the basilica, you can do so, but be aware of the long queue before you can enter. And of course, the view from up here is unreal. You can see almost all of Paris stretched out below you. This is one of the highest points in the city, and it feels like you're standing above the noise. One unique thing you'll notice, the stone stays bright white. That's because the limestone actually releases calcite when it rains, which naturally cleans the building. If you notice, there are people running because there is an ongoing raid from the authority, and there is no more vendors selling merchandise everywhere. On my left, we can see lots of love logs everywhere, and this is common in most Paris tourist area. Look how the logs are damaging the rail, and it's quite dangerous.
Belle toast.
If you notice, the sky isn't blue when I shoot this video. This is autumn in September, so photography or videography isn't at its best. However, I am also including some of the photos which I took in summer with the blue sky, and they are really stunning. As I end the video, I just would like to share the metro station I used to get to Montmartre. This is the Abbesses metro station in Paris, the city's deepest, which has about 176 to 200 spiral steps in its iconic intertwined staircases leading down 36 meters underground. Although elevators are available for those avoiding the climb, it's always full, and please reserve it for the needy. Thank you everyone for watching until the end. Please support me by liking and subscribing so I can continue making more videos in the future. Till then, au revoir.